Hey guys, welcome back to Hendrickson Family Farm. Today me and Landon are over here working on a Mahindra 2555 tractor. We're going to be putting a rear PTO seal in. It's got a little bit of a leak there. I did go by and get the seal from Mahindra. It's just a little seal like this here. Whenever we get it out, I'll show you how we take it out. It's just got two bolts in it right on the sides up there. So I'll set the camera up so you guys can see me take it off, and then we'll put it on the back of the truck and we'll get the new seal popped in, and then we'll put it back together. Before we get too carried away, we're gonna spray it off with a little bit of brake cleaner. You don't want any dirt getting down inside of it. And then you just knock that stuff out of there. That ought to be good for now. Put that back up here. Ooh, smaller. Had it in the wrong slot. The beauty of having nice tools Another thing I would recommend is that one of these little magnets, just to kind of pop your bolts on so you don't drop them. And that's just the seal cover there. It just comes right off. It's pretty simple. And we'll have Landon kind of wipe it down with a rag and some brake cleaner to make sure we get everything off of it. Now there is a special tool just to pop these seals out with. This is not it. This is a hose pick to go inside of hoses and break them loose, like from a radiator or something like that. But I have found that this tool, it was cheap, super cheap, from, I don't remember, like one of the hardware stores in town, and this thing works awesome for getting these seals out. I'm gonna have to do it a different way because of where it's at. Just because where this one is at, we're going to You got that other seal?
Yeah.
Huh. Now, there is an actual tool for it. It's a seal puller, but I don't have enough room to get it in here, so we're just going to do it this way. But you do want to make sure that your shaft is not damaged. And it is not, it looks really good. And then you don't want to use a sharp object to tap it back up in there. I'm just using this so I don't have to walk back over to the toolbox. And there you go. Now we just got to go over there and we'll clean up that seal plate and we'll put it on there. And yeah, spray and then wipe it. That's good. That's good. Now wipe it off. We're literally almost done.
Oh, okay. Did you see where the seal was bad?
Yeah.
Let me do it on the other side.
Yeah, both sides. You just want to make sure that you don't have anything that's sharp that can cut it, which there's not. You don't have to use more cleaner.
Okay.
That's good enough. Here, hold that. I'll show you. You just make sure you get all of that off of there.
That's not the point is you have the knowledge, and I got I'll be here all night.
There we go. But there's a lot of stuff on it. I don't know if this is from wild.
Let me see. No, that's not it. It says sawgrass. It's a paper, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. That way she can have it for her records that it was changed.
Well, here it is.
Biggest thing is don't over tighten those because you can strip them pretty easy, especially being small bolts like that. Get that brake cleaner, we'll wipe that off. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we just got done over there getting that seal put in. I just looked at my camera and I hope that all of it came across because it was stuck. But Landon and I got that seal put in, knocked out there pretty quick. It does not take that long to change that seal, and there is really no reason for anybody to be very timid about changing a seal on those Mahindras, especially with that 2-bolt flange. Even if you had to buy a special seal puller, which I showed you, you can do it with a hammer really easy. And yes, there is the right tool for it. But Landon, how long did it take me to knock that seal out?
Not very long. Probably about a minute.
Did it look very hard? Do you think you could have done it?
Maybe. Now after I've seen you do it, yeah, probably.
Yeah, after watching someone do something, it's always easier. But we made a little bit of money, extra money for the day. So the rest of the footage that I'm gonna put in here is last night of Landon's baseball game. He got a really good hit on his last at bat. He got struck out once. And how many?
Actually, I struck out twice.
So here, tell him. Here, tell him.
My first at bat, I got walked and went home. My second at bat, I struck out. My third at bat, I struck out. Then my fourth at bat, or my last at bat, I hit one in the middle of, well,
An RBI.
Well, I hit one in right field.
Yeah, you hit one right field. Got on base.
Yeah, then I got on base. Then I got my lead a little too big, so then they threw me out.
Got a little cocky there, did you?
Yeah, because he gave me the steal, but I was confused because I couldn't tell what sign he was giving me. So, yeah.
he did really good. He's been going to, here, tell him about your pitching camp.
I went to a pitching camp last week. It improved my throwing a lot.
What did you guys do there?
I mean, we just did a lot of throwing exercises and drills and some stretches.
Did you do any pitching?
Yeah, we did some pitching.
Do you want to be a pitcher?
I mean, I don't really care.
You wouldn't say no.
Well, I won't say no, but
Right. Just got you out there doing some extra stuff.
because I really don't care where I really don't want to be in right field though, like how I've been in the past few games, but yeah,
What's wrong with right field?
just where, I mean, I don't know. That was killing the shoulder.
Yeah, it was. He just told me it was killing his shoulder holding the camera up, and he wonders how I do it. But at least it's just the GoPro, not the big camera. I'll talk to you guys more when we get back to the house. It only takes a couple minutes to get there. So guys, we just got home from getting that seal put in over at the lady's house that we were working at. The biggest thing is teaching Landon little tricks like knocking that seal out without having the right seal puller, because, well, I had the right seal puller in my toolbox. It's just there wasn't enough room to snap it. So when there's not enough room to snap it like that, sometimes it's easier to take a hammer and knock it loose like I did. And it teaches Landon that there's other ways to do it than just the right tool, because sometimes tools can get pricey, especially when you get into a lot of your specialty tools. That, I mean, I have thousands of dollars. We're not going to talk about exact dollar amount of tools that I have, because my wife's walking by, for one. Having just the knowledge to be able to do it without the right tool can go a long way. And I was explaining to him how easy it is just to change that seal by yourself. Don't get intimidated by it. You can hop on YouTube. There's tons of other general repair people that show you little things like that. And that's just how Landon and I did it tonight. Is there other ways to do it? Absolutely. I could have pulled that box blade off, put the little corkscrew deal in there and pulled it out the right way. But that would have been another 20 minutes. Time I unhook it and then hook it back up, when I know I can just knock it out with a hammer, and it worked just as good. And then Landon kind of talked about his baseball game last night. You got anything to add about that?
No.
When is your next game?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I have the schedule, but still.
So we'll, he doesn't know when his next game is, but anyway, we'll try to get some more video. I couldn't video a whole lot. I actually did video quite a bit, but there was a guy being pretty obnoxious. Could you guys hear him from the dugout?
Oh, I heard him.
Down in the stands. So I did not record a whole lot because I was getting frustrated. My wife was getting frustrated. I think everybody that was sitting over there was getting frustrated. So I'll have to mute the video, the footage that I do have, so you guys can kind of watch Landon playing. And then he played in the outfield, so there wasn't a whole lot going on out there, so I didn't record much of that. I just sat and watched him, and conversated with a bunch of friends that we have, other parents there. It's nice for Nina and I to actually be able to go talk to other parents every once in a while, because the girls stayed the night over at Nina's sister's house. So, well, that's going to be it for the video.
Wait, I thought you said something else and I gotta say it.
No, you could say the whole thing.
I get it?
Yeah. So, that's going to be it for the video.
Thanks for coming on, listen along with us. Catch you on the next one.
Later.
That's not cool.